What is happening, everybody? Trey here, and today at Reactions to the Classics, I am going to be reacting to the Dream Academy. Never heard a song by them, and gonna be doing their biggest hit they ever came out with, "Life in a Northern Town." I'm excited to dive into this. Just reading the Wikipedia for it, hitting with some quick facts. They are a British group, the Dream Academy is, and this is a single from their debut of the same name, released in 1985. It was written as a eulogy to the great British folk singer Nick Drake, who has some classic records. Only 3 albums he ever came out with, but he's been such an influence on singer-songwriters and folk musicians throughout the decade. It was actually produced with help from one of my favorite guitarists of all time, the great David Gilmour of Pink Floyd. It reached number 7 on the US Hot 100 chart in February of '86, and it's the highest single that they ever came out with in the US, UK, and in Ireland. So that's just something to keep in mind. And apparently, they even use one of Nick Drake's guitars on this track. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna have the lyrics pulled up here. Gonna be following along and enjoying that. And then at the end, kind of give my thoughts and overall reaction. So thank you again to Derek. Let's get into the Dream Academy with "Life in a Northern Town."
The Salvation Army band played, and the children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, all day. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away.
I'm loving loving that chorus, man. How explosive that just came.
And he took a cigarette out, and everyone else came down to listen. He said in winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze, with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles.
What a lovely just atmosphere all the way around. Loving the backing vocals in this too.
The water rolled down the drain as we followed him down to the station. No, he never would wave goodbye. You could see it written in his eyes as the train rolled out of sight.
A lot of melancholy in this one, man. You can really see that Nick Drake inspiration on that.
Make it easy on yourself.
I could listen to this chorus all day.
Make it easy on yourself.
All right, Life in a Northern Town, the Dream Academy, really impressing me on this tune right here. Not what I expected at all. Just based off of the intro and reading the Nick Drake inspiration and whatnot, I expected something, I guess, a little bit more stripped back. And that we had that a little bit in the verses, but that chorus, man, my favorite part of the tune, really comes booming in. Such energy, especially in that percussion, just booming. And we have the backing vocals, which are tremendous, and just, hey, mom, you know, you don't even fully know maybe what's being said, but it's just so catching and just enticing as a first time listener, man. And the verses, though, kind of have that melancholic tone throughout here, talking about the Salvation Army playing. The morning lasted all day. I like that kind of almost a double entendre there, as in the morning lasted all day, like the morning as in time of day, or maybe the morning like as in sadness with the whole Nick Drake thing. And we got some shout outs too to some legends of old, man, talking. And through an open window came like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away. And then that's when we get that first chorus going. And then the same guy, man, sitting on that stony ground. And then he said in Winter 63, it felt like the world would freeze with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. And then we almost got like some cheers harkening back to, those wild Beatles crowds. And then they know kind of the saddest line comes in verse 3, where they follow this dude down to the station. And though he never would wave goodbye, you could see it written in his eyes as the train rolled out of sight. Bye bye. I think that's maybe the most explicit kind of Nick Drake inspiration right there. But I like how they kind of framed it with this mysterious dude that's introduced in verse 1, and kind of follow his story through the rest of the song, and then finish out with that booming chorus that I just found so lovely. And thought the production was fantastic. Maybe it even felt like the verses itself could have even been a bit Beach Boy-esque, a bit of a vintage tune in that regard, and yet they fully made it their own, and I can see why this was a hit, man. So let me know what you think of this tune, y'all, and what other Dream Academy tunes I need to check out. I'm going to have to ask my dad if he remembers this tune. I'm sure he does, as it was mid-'80s, right when he was huge into music. But anyways, y'all, until next time, thanks so much for watching. Happy listening, and I'll see you next time.